I think photo dumps has to be my favorite trend from like the past few years. Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're doing the sit down talk, very casual, but I wanted to talk about a topic that's been trending and kind of sort of like an epidemic that's like taken over the world actually, and it's photo dumps on Instagram. Photo dumps is like a series of photos in one slide in one post. The reason I wanted to talk about this because I just feel like this trend is it's like good to recognize, you know. There's like also bad things to talk about, but just things go around my brain. So it says that in 2017 Instagram came up with the slide posts, so you could post multiple pictures in one slide. People used to people still do, but mostly when it first came out, you can tell people just put one photo but a bunch of pictures they took. So instead of posting just one picture, it'll be like one setting of a picture, but multiple different angles or different poses or something like that. But on Bustle article, they were saying how in 2020 is when photo dumps like shot up and everybody started doing it. And it was like very trendy. And they said the reason why it became a trend is because during lockdown, people didn't know what to do. So they got creative and started taking pictures of highlights of their day or something like that in one day, and then that sort of became like a trend, which I love. This trend, it just shows the moment, like the actual moment. And like I remember back like when Instagram was first a thing, it was like capture the moment. I mean, pictures are capturing the moment, but it was mostly like capture the moment so you can post it. But photo dumps shows like your day or an event, different parts, so you can take a picture of yourself at the front and then like the food you ate, the people you're with, and everything like that. So personally I started seeing it more last year, and I started doing it too because I'm like, this is so cool. You could just put what went on in your day, just post it in one thing. Obviously, for everything that's good, there's also a bad part of it. So I see where the bad is. It slowly started off, it started off very authentic. So you saw like blurry pictures. Like when it first came out, I used to swipe and I'm like, wait, was this by accident? Did they accidentally press it from their photo and then they posted it? I just saw that trend of like, people take a picture and it's like they take it and then they put it as like the middle of their 5 pictures or something like that. And then it slowly started turning into like too perfect. And I think that's where the bad part goes to. Here's the good and the bad part of it. When I was walking to the gym, I was by myself and I was just walking, and I randomly take pictures when I walk. On my campus, there's like parts that are so nice. So I just stop, I take the picture, I keep walking. Each time there's this one place. So this place right here, it's like every time I come, since the beginning of the semester, was like green leaves, and then it kind of started turning orange, burgundy. I keep taking pictures of that part. Then when I was coming back and I was like, wow, photo dumps are really like people capturing moments, something like more real. So I'm like, I should probably make a video about this just to see what's going on in my brain, And then as I'm walking, there's a guy, he stops, right? I look and he takes a picture of like this bunny. The bunny's just sitting pretty straight. I just knew the angle was nice. Exactly where I don't know if he's a photography major, but he took it and I was like, wow. And then when I kept walking and I passed that place that I always take a picture, someone else stopped and took a picture too. And I'm like, really, everybody's like capturing moments, which is good because it's aesthetically pleasing. That's probably number one reason why I went viral, or like it's very trendy. It's because you look at it and you're like, wow. But I think overall this trend is good. So number one reason for the good part, obviously, as I mentioned, people actually capture the moment. If you're in an event, like I used to always think like this when I was younger. I feel like none of us have original thought. On TikTok they're like, I never have an original thought. I don't think I do either, because when I was younger, I was like, this place right here, like people will be standing and there's like a sunset in the back. I'm like, if I took a picture of this and posted this, it would look so nice. When I was younger, like I was thinking Facebook. I'm like, if I just took a picture of like I was at an event or like I was outside, people are playing everything, and it's just like the sky is nice. I'm like, if I just stood right here and took a picture with my eyes and like Polaroid comes out, I'm like, wow, this would look like such a nice picture. And so now that it has come true, I'm like, people are actually capturing what they see. And then another thing that I like about this, like, remember in 2013, 2014, when people did candid photos where they're like, and then that's their picture and they post it? They're forcing it. It's not capturing a moment. Like with photo dumps, it's really authentic. They're not forcing it. Well, there's a part where people do force it, and that's like the bad part. Another good thing about it is like it's aesthetically pleasing. So some people's photo dumps, I just see it on my explore page, I'm like, wow. Like first of all, they're so creative, but it's so nice to see. It's like all one color. It's like beige or like, you know, that green everybody likes. Even for Halloween, people killed it with those photo dumps. Another thing I love about photo dumps is that people started taking pictures with other people. For a long time, I'm talking about personally, I did not see people posting with like people or their family members or anything like that. Like it was just by themselves. And then I was like, let me look at my page. Let me tell you, I'm the only one there too. I want to start posting more pictures with people in it. I feel like that culture of Instagram is like by yourself so that people can look at you. Mostly it's like if you're talking to a new guy or someone's being introduced or like, hey, like let me show you a picture of her. If you go on, you know, the person's Instagram, they want to be the only ones there instead of like their family and friends, and they'll be like, oh, which one is which? I feel like I don't know. That's just what I was thinking. I'm like, maybe that's why the Instagram culture shifted to only me, only that one person, the person's profile. With photo dumps, I've been seeing people taking pictures with like friends or group photos, which I don't really see that much. I think that's one of the good reasons. And I feel like photo dumps are here to stay. The last thing that's like the good part of photo dumps is that it's romanticizing your life, appreciating and making your life so fancy. When I hear romanticizing your life, like even when I see videos on YouTube, it's like making your life, appreciating it, or like being bougie with the best you can, not actually like buying a Birkin bag or something. Enjoying life. That's what I think. So the bad part, there's not a lot, but there are some. I think one of the reasons that it's starting to become bad is that people are finding a moment to capture instead of capturing a moment. I don't know. I saw this like once. It was like a group of girls. I don't know if they're like high schoolers. They went like on top of a building to just take a picture, and then they just left. They're not sitting and watching the sunset. It's just they need it for a picture. And I feel like people actually make an effort for that photo dump, but like a photo dump is supposed to be you capturing a moment. But some people actually go out of their way to take that one picture and then go back in and not enjoy that moment. From the name, photo dumps literally means low effort and like random. You know, people like post like dump of the week or something. It's like capturing the highlights of that week or that day or that event. So I feel like putting too much effort just takes the meaning away from photo dumps. And so I think that's one of the bad reasons. There's not really a lot, but it's starting to become too perfect. I'm not gonna lie. I want mine to look aesthetically pleasing, but not too perfect. And I don't know how to give like an example of it. It's not that serious, but it's just like, were you there? The good part of this, I just thought about this, is people are just becoming loose with Instagram. Like Instagram is really, I stopped taking Instagram seriously. Like I just post whenever. I post whatever reels. If I dance, why not just post on it? And I love how Instagram is becoming so loose and like nobody's really taking it seriously that much anymore. And I'm seeing it and it's growing, and I hope it stays like this, because I remember when Instagram used to be,
I'm gonna post once in 3 months.
And the pictures have to be perfect, has to be edited, and it has to be approved by like 10 people. Like what is this? Some type of bill? It's like just post. If I take a video, why not just post it? And I don't really do pictures that much because I want my account to be more videos of my dancing. That's the reason why I created it. I didn't create it. Someone created it for me. They're like, why are you just dancing and keeping the pictures on your camera roll? I'm like, because I don't really care. They're like, no, you have to put it on Instagram. I'm appreciative that I have the account now. I want to strictly be dancing. So that's why I want to post videos. So now I don't really care. Like I don't think, no, you shouldn't care either. Like if you want to post, do it. And like another thing I try to get away from is if I take that picture that day, I try to post it as soon as I'm done. But it's like the same day, same event, just like post it. Obviously don't post it while you're in the event. I try to leave the place before I post anything, and then I'll post it. But I just feel like Instagram's not that serious. It's really not. But I just like how it's becoming more chill and accepted. Like it's just like people are just posting.
Why not?
I've been seeing it a lot on my feed. Just like people are posting like daily. And I used to be so scared. I'll be like, oh my goodness, if I post twice this week, people are gonna be annoyed at me. I don't think people care. I should just post whenever I want. I think that's how it should be. that's just my thought on photo dumps. And went left. I didn't even know where this video is gonna go, to be honest. I was just like, let me talk about it. It was in my brain. I have a lot of thoughts like this, but I was gonna make it like a podcast. It was gonna be too long for this topic because it's so specific, so I just wanted to talk about it. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any like thoughts about this topic, comment down below. Thank you, Instagram, for making photo. Actually, it wasn't even Instagram. Whoever made that photo dump changed the world. I was actually in the middle of making a TikTok, so I'm gonna go finish it. Thank you for watching, and come again.